Okay. So it should be live now. So, hey guys, and welcome to another stream. Today, we will be ranking the Paper Mario battle themes. So, this is like probably part one of two. I don't want to stay up too late tonight since I do have to get up like around like 9 a.m. tomorrow. So it's like we're gonna do Paper Mario 64, Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, and Sticker Star. So I think that's pretty manageable for tonight. And joining me are Gold Connor and Matthew. So we're all gonna do our own tier lists and we're gonna compare at the end. So this should be pretty fun. And also, actually, let me link the tier list in the chat here so I could like you guys can kind of follow along with
I'm
us.
currently watching this stream right now with sound on, and it feels so weird with I can hear my voice.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Oh no. Oh, hold on. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm sure it sounds kind of weird if you like have it like that.
Yes,
Okay.
it does. It does. It does.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I
It's
also
because of
sent
the stupid delay. But what I was trying to say was because of the delay, could you make it when we're listening to the tracks, kind of like have a bit of a stop before we start listening and not have us comments during the track listening so I can
Yeah.
actually hear them.
yeah.
Actually, I I could just stream it in the Discord right now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that should work.
Sure, actually, you know
That
what?
should be
That
better
works too.
actually.
That works too. Go ahead, Gold Boy.
Gold boy. Um, let me
I
just
can't believe I just talked like a bluey.
okay. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Let's see.
Just need to move the tier list on the side. Okay, I got
So, by the
battle
way,
theme first.
on a side note, I was actually recently thinking about things for Reese Adventure. Recently, finally redid the walking animation. Looked very weird, but actually have considered changing one of the characters in the roster. It's you, Connor. Mainly because I can't figure out a moveset for you. Like for everybody else, I can figure that out. Like Reese has the hammer, or Marcus has the Inspector Gadget stuff. I have a gun, and then Jamie has her blaster thingy based off the thing Fawful uses, and also her top hat is also like the headgear. Her Aqua Swift that would be with his character being like a drop, you can go through areas and stuff like slide through.
I
But for
just wanted to
you,
say,
I just can't figure anything out.
do you want to discuss this later cuz I don't want to stay up too
Yeah.
late.
Sure.
Um
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Sure.
Anyway, let me test the audio real quick. Can you hear this?
yes, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hopefully chat should probably hear it too. Just chat, let us know if you can hear that cuz yeah, it seems like it's showing up on OBS. So hopefully you guys can hear it. Yeah, okay,
Okay,
they can hear it. They can hear it.
Excellent. Okay, let's start with the very first one, which is battle theme music from Paper Mario 64. This is the thing you'll be hearing a lot for a few hours, let's just say. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Super Mario Bigger Adventure.
Yeah, this one's a classic. It's like
Yeah,
it's full of
absolutely
energy. It's like it's kind of like what my mind usually goes to when I think of like a basic Paper Mario battle theme. I would have to say it's
One
like
thing,
even
I was
though
thinking of that one private beach meme.
like I would say it's not as good as the base Thousand Year Door battle theme, but I'd have to say I'm thinking either A or B tier for this one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Hmm.
I'm gonna put it in A tier for now,
Should I put
but
this
I
in
might
there?
move it like if
I
more
put this
battle
in-
themes.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna.
I
Also,
personally put this. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I was just gonna say I was adding an F tier to my tier list.
Oh, okay. I personally put this in S tier because when it comes to like the Paper Mario soundtrack, the older ones, I'm always the big sucker for like the instruments they use for 64.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like, I love 64 looks. I do love how Super looks, but I especially love how 64 looks. I just think it looks really, really nice, and also the music is really, really nice, especially with their instrument.
Yeah.
Like 64 just feels like very unique in a way, like from the
Yeah, if
rest
you're,
of the series. In
yeah,
terms of basically like everything,
I,
even like something interesting to note. On a side note, is like the fact that I noticed that how the characters kind of like made of segments in these games, some little pieces that
yeah,
are put together. Yeah, well, as I'm now realizing in 64, that's just supposed to be for the in-game. That's not how the characters are actually supposed to look like. Like you look at something like Tub of Lava in his official artwork, you'll see that his arms are segmented because that's not what he's supposed to look like. He only looks like that in game because they had no choice.
Yeah, actually, well, the thing is with 64, most of like the regular like Mario-esque size characters are handled similarly to Color Splash and Origami King, where it's like one sprite per character. Though like larger characters like Bowser are segmented, kind of like similar to what they would do in Thousand Year Door and Super Paper
You mean
Mario.
Bowser?
yeah.
You
Honestly, I always
mean
liked the
Bowser.
art style of Paper Mario 64 because it felt like a very pixel arty Mario game. Like obviously like they're flat, but it
Yeah,
didn't really feel like they're made of paper, besides like some slapstick moments.
Yeah. But
yeah,
let's move on.
especially the one when he falls on off the missing thing.
Okay, next one.
Mm.
It's Hey You. I get
Okay.
PTSD of Hey You Pikachu.
Yeah.
Red Bull. Okay.
I really like this one. It's like this one gets stuck in my head sometimes. It is very short, but it's like I think this like it's very catchy, I would say.
Yeah.
I think I'll also put this one in A tier, like a little above like the battle
I am
fanfare.
changing my.
I think the best way to describe it, it does have like that very upbeat tune like the regular one, but definitely has a lot more tension.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you're going from a Goomba to like a giant Goomba. I guess.
Yeah. And I really like the bass part too. It's like dun 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 dun. It's like it's definitely very like imposing. You can definitely tell that it's like for a stronger enemy. So it's like, but yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah. Designed for Rumble Backup. Funniest thing, when Paper Mario came out on NSL originally, that was the first time I found out that apparently this game had Rumble support.
Hmm.
Because in past ways I played, it's mostly with like the virtual console with like that dopey classic controller.
Yeah.
Okay, Goomba King Decree.
This one's very silly, I would say. It definitely like describes Goomba King as a character, just like a like not a very competent
Kuma.
character, just like
I always view Goomba King as like a joke boss, where it's just like you think it would be like a big boss of that area, but it's really not.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I always see it as well.
But I think I'll put this one thinking
I
it's
also went ahead and reset the tier list.
it's a solid battle theme, just not one that I'm gonna like regularly listen to. I would say C tier for this one, honestly. Like I get what it's
Yeah.
going for, but it's like it's one that I usually just like only usually hear in game. It works for but it's not like the best to listen to on its own.
By the way, I went
Yeah.
ahead and reset the tier list. I put the battle fanfare and I kept battle fanfare in A. I put Goomba King's Decree in B. I think it's good, and I put a Hey You in D
Hmm.
Yeah.
because honestly, students are kind of boring.
Yeah.
And actually kind of dragging for a bit for me. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I feel like it's one of those. It's just like it gets the job done for what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay. Next one is Trojan Bowser.
Also known in game as Bowser. Bowser question mark question mark question mark. Totally the real Bowser.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
there's actually a ROM hack there. I think it's Master Quest where it calls the Trojan Bowser Dennis Hopper, which was Bowser's actor in the original Mario movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about as convincing as my grandpa being in a coffin before my birthday party. Oh wait, that was real.
What?
Okay. There we go. It was a little quiet.
Yeah.
I like this one. Like, it's like, it kind of feels like the build-up to, like, the main part of the boss, because this is, like, the first phase. And I kind of
Yeah.
like the, like, it kind of, like, it's like, I know that part kind of sounds like, I forgot the musical term for it, but it kind of, it's like, it sounds like it's off, like, it sounds like the tune isn't right for that one part, but it, like, I feel like it adds to the effect, where it's like, I think it kind of adds to it. Like, it sounds intentional there. Some people don't like that, but it kind of adds to it. It kind of, like, sounds goofy, and it kind of sounds like it's building up to, like, the Koopa Bros, I would say. I would put this in B tier, honestly.
Yeah. It also feels like kind of like a parody of a Final Boss soundtrack.
I just need a bit of sense of tension and or anxiousness. It's like looking around my room like, wait, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to describe it kind of feels like in a way like a parody of a Final Boss soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's almost like it's reminiscent of Bowser, but it feels like exactly what it is. Basically, a parody of Bowser. It's like that's kind of the vibe that it gives off.
Kind of like you're looking up, you see the Trojan Bowser, and you're like, what the hell am I? What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like the actual robot thing doesn't make
Oh, you look up, you see the Trojan Bowser looming over you, and you're like, what the hell? Bowser?
I
even
think
then, like
I also think it's funny how there's like a picture of Peach inside of inside of the Trojan
Like,
Bowser.
like
yeah,
why is it in there?
kind of yeah, both like what I don't entirely understand of why they put it in there. Like I have a weird suspicion that was supposed to be in some kind of cage or something, but then it was just moved into that for some reason. I don't know. It just almost felt kind of weird that it was inside the drawer browser. Like, why is it in there?
Does like
I
all the
don't.
Koopas have like a general crush on Peach, like even beyond Bowser?
Yeah, like there's that one Koopa in
I
Petalburg, A
don't
Thousand Year
understand
Door,
that,
who's
but,
like obsessed with Peach.
yeah. Honestly, I just. I mean,
Okay,
what track? Oh wait, I think we already know what it is.
Attack of the Koopa Bros.
This one is peak.
I like it.
Yeah, this one has always been one of my favorites. This is definitely S tier.
Honestly, it feels more like a nice disco jam.
Yeah. I really like how it's like a remix of like the Super Mario Bros. 3 like thing.
Yeah, this is a freaking jam.
Yeah. Like, even though the actual boss itself is kind of easy, it's like this battle theme goes really hard.
Yeah.
I think I like spam the cow blocks to knock them over and then just use super cow.
Yeah, I usually always like save up all my items before the boss, and I just like spam all my items, like the POW block, then the fire flower.
Yeah.
Then
Chomp.
combat.
But yeah, this is an S tier track.
Oh
S
yeah.
tier, absolute
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
cinema.
After that, we have Chomp Attack. This is chapter 2, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really look a lot often.
Oh.
That sounds like a bluey.
You know, the interesting thing about this one is that they actually used it for one of the like early trailers for this game. I think like E3 1998. So this is like definitely one of the older battle themes for this game, but I really like it. I would say probably either A or B tier. It's not like my absolute favorite, but it's like pretty good. It's pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah, I would probably give it like maybe a low A.
Yeah, I think I'll put it in A for now.
Funniest thing, chapter 2 specifically was the chapter that gave me my favorite partner with Perry Carey.
I never managed to get through this because my emulator shit bricks.
Oh.
Yeah, N64
yeah.
emulation is kind of wonky.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I never get any trouble with N64 emulation.
Yeah, the only times I've had like trouble was like just with certain mods, like for this game specifically, because I've tried out like a lot of Paper Mario mods.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, I remember doing like a video a while back about Paper Mario mods. There were a lot of like crazy ones.
Yeah, have you tried the Paper Mario 2 one that has like the desert bus segment, where you like actually fight the desert bus?
But I tried the desert bus hack.
Oh yeah, there's like a separate one with like that is just desert bus, but there's like also one where you like fight the desert bus. And then you fight the Shroobs from Partners in Time and the Gas from Minecraft. It's like really weird, but it's pretty funny.
It's an effing 8-hour game. Whoever needs to sit there and go on a road trip and you can simulate the whole experience in real time on your TV. Oh, what were they thinking?
Yeah, I did play like this very fever dreamish one where it's just like you're Paper Mario going through Bob-omb Battlefield, and there's just like this gif of Wario from Wario Land Shake It just shaking his rear.
I know the exact like gif that you're talking about, but like, it's just like inserted into the mod.
Yeah, it's just like you're going through Bob-omb Battlefield that's just pitch black too. It's just like
That's weird.
Black and me like it's the layout of Bob-omb Battlefield, but the whole thing is black. Or
yeah,
just
it's just
the
like
sky.
no, it's just pitch black dark.
Wow.
But do you want to move on? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Third one, Ghost Gulp. Or Gulping.
Okay, this one's another S tier, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would. I'm not sure if I'd put it above Attack of the Koopa Bros or not, but I really like this one.
Yeah.
Like I I kind of like how it has that like almost sort of like a swing style going for it. It's pretty interesting. And it also
Yeah.
has like the motif for Tubba Blubba in there as well. It's really good.
Yeah. I also like how it fits like the ghostly aesthetic very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really say very much. It's just a really nice and catchy tune.
Yeah. And I would say Tubba Blubba is one of my favorite characters from Paper Mario 64, I would say, aside from Lady Bo, who funnily enough is from the same chapter.
Yeah. I just like how freaking unhinged it was.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you have like this giant spike creature just trying to gobble up all these boos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like usually
Big
before the
spike.
boos are like pretty menacing, like as like an enemy, but then like, oh wow, there's like an enemy that eats boos. So it's like it's kind of like mixing things up, and like it's like that's what I love about the Paper Mario series. It always like finds a way to kind of like subvert your expectations in certain ways, and I feel like Tubba Blubba is one of like the early examples of that.
Yeah. Although it kind of makes you question, um, why does why didn't the boos ever phase out of Tubba Blubba?
Yeah, that's something that I'm wondering.
It's
Maybe
just like
jail
maybe it's
cell.
made of like maybe his stomach is like made of a similar material as like the poltergust or something.
yeah. Hmm. Something tells me him and Pac-Man would probably get along.
Yeah. Say what you will
I didn't
about the
even
Mario
think about
Galaxy
that.
movie, but it absolutely isn't worse than AI. Yeah, that article, like that review, that was really
No.
dumb. That was like I feel like some of those critics, like even though I don't really care about them, like some of them have just had some really weird reviews, I would say.
I feel
Like,
like that aspect is just like rage bait.
Yeah, and that I feel like the critics knew how high the score was going to be, and kind of like basically tried to rage bait people with these reviews. I feel like that very likely was the case.
rage.
Yeah. I feel like with the Galaxy movie, it's at best like maybe like a 7-ish out of 10. I feel like
I haven't watched the movie.
yeah.
I remember when I first watched the original, and it had one too many bananas, and had sugar overload.
Yeah.
But let's move on to
I just oh sorry.
let's move on to the next
I was just
battle
gonna
theme.
okay. Keeping pace. This is the fire
Sir, yeah.
oh, Sir Guy.
I think this one's pretty solid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like it's as good as the others, but it's like still like I think it's pretty interesting. I would put it in B tier, like a little above Trojan Bowser, I would say.
Yeah. I always found chapter 4 like the most bizarre one out of them all.
Yeah, it's like
Just because
I really like the aesthetic of it. I think it's like it's very colorful, and I like all the Shy Guys that are there. It's really interesting to see like that level of variety, like among the Shy Guys there. But oh, I
yeah.
accidentally ranked the Junior Troopa one up. Swap that
Yeah.
out.
Wait. Is Junior Troopa okay.
Yeah, if it's not in the
that's what-
playlist, then maybe you could possibly like pull it up, YouTube search. But
Okay. Actually, you want to just do that real quick while we're here?
yeah.
Wasn't it a junior?
I'll send the
Okay,
link
here it
to you
is.
here. Oh wait. I think this one, it's kind of similar to like Goomba King, where it's like silly, kind of to match the vibe of Junior Troopa. I like this one, but I like it's very short, but it's like I kind of like, I like how fast paced it is. I feel like it works very well for Junior Troopa.
Yeah, being like this. Was he recently hatched, or
I think and also he kind of seems like the predecessor to Bowser Jr.
Yeah, I think that was during the time when Nintendo was kind of playing with like a lot of Yoshi's Island elements.
Yeah.
Shockingly, looking back,
I was gonna say with here.
Yeah, kind of shockingly looking back, a lot of the big Paper Mario NPCs from the early ones were from Yoshi's Island.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, and a lot of the art style was like influenced by Yoshi's Island as well. Also, hey the Meech. Oh boy, Chili's at 11:30 p.m. Writers starred in the local production of SpongeBob the Musical. Just got done seeing it. Oh, that's pretty cool. When you replied at 11:30 p.m., I laughed harder than I should have. Yeah. Also, SLMU, unfortunately, I think it would be a bit messy if you joined this time. Because we're kind of like going through like a tier list here. You can join another time. I'll find another time for you to join, but I think it's just gonna be the three of us for now. But yeah, let's move on to the Lava Piranha battle theme.
Yeah. Oh, chapter 5.
Oh, this one's really good too.
Yeah.
I think I'll put this in A tier, like above Hey You. Is it like this one is this one is also really catchy. Oh yeah, Lava Piranha has two. It's like I think it's in like 2 parts. But if I were to take the average of the 2 parts, I think it would probably like I think the second part I would say like high A tier, the first part low A tier. I think it would average out as like A tier, but I'll put it in high A tier because I really like the second part. I think the one playing right now is the second part. Yeah, the original one, the one he's on fire. Yeah, I would say like if I were to take the average of the 2, I think this placement is where I'd put it.
Yeah. I put this maybe a high A, low S tier.
Yeah.
Definitely not my favorite. Like, I prefer, like, the Koopa Bros and Lubba Bubba.
I don't know, better than the Koopa Bros theme.
Oh, by the way, even though I'm really happy about that, J to the P Moreno, let's not discuss any spoilers for the movie because that can be considered a spoiler since it's pretty reference heavy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm not going to talk about any like spoilery details of the movie.
Yeah. Anyway, chapter 6, Huffin' Puffin. Why does that sound like an episode from SpongeBob? Mrs. Puff goes into anger management.
Yeah. But this one's also kind of catchy. It's been a while since I've heard this one. Oh yeah, this next part's pretty good. Yeah, I would say A tier for this one, honestly. I put it like maybe I about tied with the normal battle theme, but actually I'll put it a little yeah, I'll put it just below Go Mario Go. Like this one's really good.
Yeah.
I think I might put this in,
I think I might put this in a high B tier. It's pretty good, but it didn't really grab me compared to like the other boss themes.
Yeah, I like this part. Like I like how this one builds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of like in a way it's like it. Yeah, I would say like it does build up, but it doesn't like the part that it builds up to isn't like super long, which is a similar problem to what the Mario and Luigi Brothership normal battle theme has, but like it's still really good. It's still a really good battle theme. So I think
Yeah.
I think A tier for me is where I'd put this one.
Yeah.
If not the regular battle theme, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, this next
Oh, we're
one.
about to re-listen to.
It's titled Freeze.
Okay, I love this one because I am a certified Blizzard King fan. Or Crystal King, not Blizzard. I was thinking of Blizzard Midbus. Okay, Crystal King. Why did I say Blizzard King? Okay. I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking of Blizzard Midbus from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I'm a certified Crystal King fan. This one is definitely an S tier. I love this one.
Yeah. Definitely fits like the ideal tone for a pre-ultimate boss fight. Well,
yeah.
Technically not pre-ultimate, but
like
you know what I mean.
Final chapter boss, yeah. Nil Yoshi, really nailed the modern. Oh yeah, it's really good. I really like the remixes. The on Nil Yoshi, yeah. But yeah, I love this one, and I also like the character Crystal King as well.
Yeah, he's pretty cool design. I'm not kidding. A lot of the scenes from Paper Mario, I just think of like that playthrough from Check a Conroy all those years ago.
Yeah.
The one line I think of is just like the scene where they escape from the volcano, where Chugga's just going, "My treasure, no!"
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the Angry Bowser one up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this one was also a battle theme, because this is like the theme that plays. Actually, yeah. Oh, this was, yeah. I think this was the tutorial battle with Bowser, or like the prologue battle with Bowser, and then like I think it also does play in Chapter 8, but it's also like it's also like the cutscene theme for Bowser as well. I mean, since it's a cutscene theme, it is really good, but like as a battle theme, it's like doesn't like it's not like as good as a battle theme, but it's like I would say it's definitely pretty solid as a cutscene theme. But like I would say B tier. I would say like as a battle theme, I would say it's kind of like it works better as a cutscene theme, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like it does work for like the like first ever tutorial boss.
Kind of,
since it's like
you're get mechanish or something. I don't know. It's just something about the instruments.
Yeah, but even still, I would put this in like B tier just because it feels very calm.
B.
Yeah, I'll put it like at the top of B tier. But let's move on to Bowser's Rage.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like this one.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like the penultimate boss theme for Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one is pretty good. I would say I think I'll put this like at the top of A tier. I wouldn't quite put this in S tier, but this is still really good. Like I like honestly, I kind of want them to remix this song at some point. I kind of wish they did in the Thousand Year Door remake, because they brought back like a couple of the, or at least one of the 64 themes. So it's like,
yeah,
I want them to remix this at some point in a future Paper Mario game, because this is such a good theme for Bowser, I would say.
Who knows? Maybe 20 years from now they'll remake 64.
Yeah.
Greasy. It really does.
Okay, next one, King of the Koopas. Wait, there's two versions?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wasn't there like a?
Yeah, the like The
Yeah, this is
I would say
the Japanese version. Oh no, wait, no, I think this is actually the second phase.
no, there is a Japanese version and a North American version.
Is there like only cell difference?
Yeah, I think it's one of the instruments is different. But this one is incredible. I would say this is probably like this is definitely up there as one of my favorite like Bowser boss themes in the franchise, I would say.
Yeah.
I'd put this in S tier. This one's incredible. Like this part, like the part
Yeah.
with the guitar here, this goes so hard. Like,
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah, yes, yeah. It's Japan and U.S. horns versus I think guitar. Yeah, yeah. Oh, bye SLMU.
Great prices.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna hear this real quick, see if there's any difference. Okay, I can hear immediately.
Actually, I don't think that's what. I think it's just I think that was just the recording quality here. 'Cause I think most of the instruments are similar. I think the part where, I think like, the part where it would normally be a guitar was slightly different there. Actually, but you know the part where it's like,
no, a play.
okay, do you know the part where it has like the guitar? I think like
Yeah.
that's where it differs in the Japanese version of the song.
I got this. I got this. Hold up. Step aside. This. Hold up. Matthew's got this. Give me a moment. Where's it?
Okay.
Where's it? Alright, come on, I got this. Come on, load.
Oh, are you doing that for the master battle theme?
No, I'm getting the Bowser theme. Let me just the link.
Okay.
Actually, I'll send you the master
Did
battle theme because it's not on the playlist. That's weird. They omitted
Why
a
is
couple
it taking
songs.
Help me!
Okay,
Help
let's see
my
here.
friends! Me! I seem to be struggling.
Oh, this one's pretty good too.
Yeah.
I got you the link. For the Japanese song.
I think. I think I'll honestly. I think I'll put this in A tier and then put Chomp Attack on the top of B. I think like I don't want A to get too crowded, but yeah, I would put this in A. This is pretty good, but like
Yeah.
low A, I would say. But let's move on to the OG Thousand Year Door now.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's something I have to listen to. The Japanese version of the Bowser theme. I put that in the Discord thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is definitely much better quality than the one on the playlist.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite character of all time? Oh, and the I'm assuming the Paper Mario franchise? I would say both Kirsty and Beldum.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a horn or brass type part instead of the It almost sounds like an early version of like the North American version of it. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels
I can never weird feeling that it wasn't supposed to be used.
Oh, yeah. It sounds way less pronounced compared
It
to the
does sound. It does sound good, though. Hey, let's move on to the 8,000 Years of Doors.
Okay.
Book
The
of
game I
Mario,
bought
Thousands of Doors.
You're
I still
ruined,
remember,
and I
I still
just
remember
grumble chuckle. Oh,
I still remember buying this game new at Circuit City.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
I
remember
like.
first playing a game at a game exchange before them being yanked away.
Yeah, actually, I just realized. I feel like not a lot of people know what Circuit City was these days.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Um,
like.
it
I barely remember it.
Or
Aren't like didn't it like close down like 15 years ago?
yeah, it was basically like a Best Buy.
Yeah, like Best Buy. I think Best Buy like kind of ran them out of business. But I remember like seeing them. I've probably only been I think I've only been in one like once or twice. Like I like it's like one of those things that it's still like a very like vague memory that I have from when I was pretty young.
remember the store Radio Shack or something.
It it was well, I would say it was more like Best Buy than Radio Shack. Radio Shack was a little different. Um, it's I mean for
What
you,
was Radio
Matthew,
Shack?
Circuit City would have closed down like when you were like 2 years old, I think. You were pretty young when that shut down. Um, it shut down when I was like 6, I think. It was somewhere around there.
How old? You're 21 now, right?
I'm
And
22.
I'm 17.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Yeah, it closed down in 2012.
Oh, yeah, I would have been 8 then when it closed down.
I wouldn't have. I think I would have been. No, wait a second. How does this work? No, you're right. I would have been too.
Yeah.
Actually, well, in 2012 you would have been 4 or well, 3 or 4 depending on what part of the year it was. Though most likely probably I would say. Though I think like when it closed
I,
down in the areas that I've been in, it was like 2010 when I was 6. So, but it did last until I was 8. So, um, but let's move on to Thousand Year Door now.
Okay.
no,
It's
this
battle
was
time.
making nobody watched.
This one is a classic. It's like even though the remix version is improved, it's like this one's still very catchy. And I just really like the like this goes for the other battle themes too, but I really like like the synth instruments for these. It's like very unique and it's very like early to mid 2000s style, I would say. It's like very GameCube era-esque. So I would say definitely A tier for this one. I think I'll put this like slightly above Hey You, I would say.
I'm putting
Yeah,
this above the master. Actually, wait a second. No, uh,
I think I'm putting this in
where's
a
battle?
right below Freeze, but above Bowser's Rage.
Okay. So let's move on to Event Battle.
Okay.
Oh wait, is this I think this is tutorial battle, right?
I think it's both.
Okay, because there's event battle and then tutorial battle. In the remake, it's called event battle 1 and event battle 2. So actually, let me see what it's called on here.
I I
Actually,
think
let's for simplicity, I think this one is supposed to be tutorial battle. I believe because
yeah
I know event battles like I know like in because like
yeah
Yeah, real battle theme.
I
yeah
think this was used for the Glitzbit pit.
Yeah, or actually,
It's been a while.
or this one. Oh, this one was Gus's battle theme, and what like yeah, and then also there's like also like a few others like or also the tutorials as well. So yeah, that the one that's playing, even though it's called Event Battle on the playlist, it's the tutorial one. So we're gonna call that the tutorial battle theme.
Okay.
I would say it's like this one's all right. I would say I think the remix version is a lot better. It's very quirky, and I do like the style, but I would say probably C tier for this one. Because I think, like, I just prefer what the remake did with this over the original. Oh,
Yeah.
Swamp Fortress. Swamp Fortress as well. Yeah, with the fuzzies. Playing the fuzzy horde, yeah. Oh, so I think the next one should be the event
Bigger
battle.
baddie, bigger battle.
I've never seen it called this outside of this playlist. This must be an old upload.
Yeah, how old is... Oh, 16 years
16
ago.
years ago.
Yeah, but not a bigger budget. I need money.
But I'll take this one. I really like this one. Like, even though it's like the style is similar to Tutorial Battle, I really like the like I really like the melody for this one. And it seems like it served as the basis for like most of the other event battles in the series. At least Sticker Stars and Origami Kings, I would say, are kind of like somewhat reminiscent of this one. So I would say I would put this in A tier. I think I'll put it like right above Master Battle, I would say.
Yeah, I'll put this in like maybe a low A.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I couldn't even rank it for easy talk.
Okay, let's see here. Dragon Slaying Battle.
Okay, we have Hooktails next.
AKA the Dan Schneider Dragon.
One of my mutuals on Blue Sky is like obsessed with Cooply, and I've started also making like Cooply edits because I think it's pretty funny. It's like, you know, the Hoops' dad, who's been eaten by Hooktail and was in her belly for 10 years. I just think the character Cooply is pretty funny. But I think this one is, I would definitely say this one's also an A tier. This one's pretty iconic.
Yeah. I think the funniest joke about it is, who was the professor in Paint Mario 64 again? Yeah, you find Colorado's dead dad.
Yeah.
It's just like... I think the...
I'm dead. Surprise.
How did, like, it's funny, like, how did Cooply survive, but, like, not, Colorado's dad?
Yeah. All I can say is that the next time Mario meets up with him, that conversation would probably be awkward.
Yeah.
Their first ever boss, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Definitely not as iconic as like the Koopa Bros, but I feel like it does the job done.
Yeah.
I think I would put this in like high B.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, yeah, I might like.
Okay.
I think honestly, I'm like. I was kind of thinking either A or B. Like, I think like B is fine for this one. I think it's like another one where like the remake kind of improved it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on to the Shadow Sirens battle theme.
Shadow Sirens Scuffle.
Oh yeah, this is the Beldum speech bubble theme. For that definitely deserves an A tier. But it's
yeah.
like because it is it's like the This one kind of became iconic over time.
Yeah. Congrats, Beldum. You finally have iconic, but for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. I feel like it's the theme to fight transphobia.
Yeah, actually, I think I mentioned this a
Right.
while ago, but I had a crackpot theory about the Mario lore. So you know how the ending, Vivian reunites with her sisters, with Beldum suddenly stop being transphobic. Um, my theory is that the source of transphobe in the Paper Mario world was from the Shadow Queen.
Hmm.
And so by killing the Shadow Queen, Mario killed transphobic in the Mushroom King.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it makes sense since like Beldum was like trying to revive the Shadow Queen, and it's like it made sense like why like Beldum would want to do that, and also not like also thinking about it, Beldum is also kind of like the J.K. Rowling of the Mario universe.
like the
JK.
dark
No.
like once the entirety of Rogue Report goes into darkness, Mario had only a few more minutes until the transphobic spell goes into action.
But let's move on to the Magnus von Grapple battle / Lord Crump.
Trump.
I
Oh,
do a purple
oh wait,
double.
no, that's
Oh,
Rockhawk. Wait,
oh,
is Lord
what's
Crump's
this?
no that
Lord Grotus.
huh. I'll send
More
it.
Hmm.
crumple.
I'll send you the
Okay.
Magnus von Grapple.
Yeah.
Mag
Imagine if I
Boom grab.
accidentally send you a Siva Gunner thing. But this one's Gilvas on our archive, so unfortunately no high quality rips today.
Yeah. If only we can use Nintendo music properly.
Yeah. I really like this one too. It's like it kind of like shows like how like goofy Lord Crump is as a character. It definitely encapsulates him, I would say.
Yeah. Um, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I honestly like Lord Crump more of a villain than Grotus.
I agree. I love Lord Crump. Like I would say
Like,
Lord like I think I like Lord Crump more than most people do. Like he
yeah,
like just the fact that
Love Lord Crump.
he's just so silly. And I just like how like he just like it's funny like how like Rotus is just sending him off like to fight Mario so much, even though he's like super incompetent. like
yeah, yeah. Um,
Don't
I think my hottest take
even
with Grotus is that I think he's probably my least favorite villain out of them all, even more so than Beldum. Just
you
because
know, I'm just
yeah,
I feel like he's
video game
just like a
left
bull.
instead of the good guy and never really
Like, I feel like you could just replace him like Bowser and nothing would change too much besides like removing those like Bowser segments.
yeah. I think Rotus was more of like a way it's like he kind of seemed similar to how Zocket was in Mario and Luigi Brothership as like kind of a way to play into like the true villain, which in Thousand Year Door is technically both the Shadow Queen and Beldum. I would say Beldum is like technically partially the true villain of Thousand Year Door because she like revived the Shadow Queen. And that was like her goal overall, and she like kind of played Grotus. So I think Grotus is kind of like not obviously not in the same way as Socket
congratulate.
because Socket was brainwashed obviously, and that's not like the same thing. But it's like it's kind of like a similar kind of like plot device, I would say. And like
Yeah,
it's just a character kind of being used in a certain way. It's like I think Rotus was like a similar scenario there. Where it's like
yeah,
he
that's
isn't too much of a character, but it's like or so to kind of play
yeah,
into everything else.
yeah. That's why I just label him as just like a diet Dean Bristow Eggman.
Yeah.
Like, just picture him
So
with
what do
Dean
we have?
Bristow's. Okay, we got Macho Grumba.
Oh wait, we need to do Rockhawk.
Oh shoot, yeah.
I think that actually is in the playlist though. That was the one that played like when Magnus
Oh,
von
we're
Grapple
right.
was playing. Yeah, exactly. He's a plot device villain. Yeah, he's a, like it's like I think Lord Crump does like most of the heavy lifting in terms of personality for the X-Nauts, I would say. Oh, then this one is really good. I
Yeah,
would definitely say like I would say S tier for this one. This one is like this one goes hard. I would say like
yeah,
maybe like I would put this above Attack of the Koopa Bros. This one's definitely a banger.
yeah.
I'd actually say this one is like I feel like the one in the remake was like a side grade to this one. The remake wasn't even really an improvement to this one. This one already was peak in the original version. I wouldn't say it was a downgrade in the remake, but I would say like the original version was already peak. So I would say S tier for this one.
Now into
Okay,
Macho Grove.
And you know, I also love this one as well. I honestly, I would say I would also put this in S tier because like it's just it kind of has that interesting like early 2000s energy to it, and I really like how they utilize the synths here, and it kind of like plays into the style of like Grubba being like a shady character. It's like it's like it kind of like feels like it's like you finally found out like who Grubba like was all along, and it's like and just also he's like not playing by the rules as well. He's like using the crystal star to like kind of power himself up. It's like it definitely fits his vibe, I would say, and it's also very mysterious as well. So it's like this one is pretty good, I would say. I would say this is honestly like I would say it's tied with Rockhawk. I would say like they're both really good in different ways.
yeah. It definitely has like a much more ominous tone.
Yeah.
So what's
Okay, so next one is fight against Mario. No, Dupless.
I like how the remake has like well this is it's not the remix of this one, but the other Dupless theme. But it's like it's a you Mario. I like how the remake calls it that. I think it's pretty not this theme, but the like the encounter theme for Dupless. But this one is also iconic as well. Is Dupless is one of my favorite Mario villains. Like, even though he isn't like a main villain, I just like I love him as a character so much. Like, it's just like his design, his personality, and just like the whole like plot of Chapter 4. With him stealing Mario's identity and like you have to find out what his name. It's like so interesting for like a Mario villain. I just kind of love him as a character. I actually dressed up as him for Halloween back in 2021. So I would say this is another S tier for me, honestly.
Yeah. I think I'll put this in a high B, right below the Shadow Sirens.
you know what's funny? If you can literally just remove the alpha plus dupe.
Oh, your mic is cutting out a little bit. Is there a way that you can make it like a little
Uh,
better?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just a little hard to hear you sometimes.
I'm currently being strangled alive. Help!
Here you Okay, are you good?
How does this sound?
That sounds better.
Good.
Yes,
How
that
does it?
sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Can
Scalawags,
we
let's just
do this battle theme real quick, please? Reezy talked over it, so I couldn't rank it.
Okay.
oh, do plus one? Okay.
No, the event battle. The event battle.
Oh, event battles. Okay.
Also, could you turn it up a little? Yeah. Yeah, just to make sure I don't like talk over it. Oh, that one's tutorial. That one's actually we put that as tutorial on the tier list.
Yeah, I meant the one that's marked event battle on the tier list.
Yeah, this one. This one's event battle.
Okay.
This is just for Matthew to rank it.
Yeah, I think I'll move
Okay.
on.
Okay, Scalawags, let's head to the ship with Cortex. What's this? Of course, the 100 is the most famous song in the soundtrack. That's saying that's my 60-second AVGM is the best one ever. Okay.
Oh, this one's also pretty good as well.
Yeah. Cortex was another character that kind of lives rent free in my head just because of Chugga Conroy.
Hmm. Yeah, I would say I definitely like Cortez as a character. Like I like that he isn't he isn't really a bad guy at all. He's actually he actually ends up helping Mario, and it's like he kind of comes off as intimidating at first, and I really like how Thousand Year Door does that with a lot of its characters. Again, like I said, the Paper Mario series subverts expectations a lot of the time. So I would say
Yeah.
I would also say this one's like A tier for me.
Bro, just
Yeah. I think the one thing that lives rent free in my head is just like he gives you the crystal star because he hates the color blue.
Yeah.
But that's his eyes cover his eyes.
like, buddy, look at the mirror.
And he's also like, yeah, I just had this thing lying around. He didn't even care.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he has like billions of treasures in there, so
Yeah.
one gem.
Though, do you think he would have given it away if he knew what it could do?
Wait a second. Probably not. I mean, he's already pretty powerful enough. Why would he need it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand the whole Pirate's greed thing, but like, come on now. Even he seems to have a sense of honor.
Yeah.
What is
next-
this Mario? You know what? You know what he actually kind of reminds me of now that I think about it? Johnny from Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Oh,
It's kind of like
Hold on a second. Isn't the star piece and the star crystal and the crystal star also like the same color between the two?
I'm not sure. Off the
I'm pretty sure the star is blue as well.
Let me look that up real quick.
Wasn't?
The Mario RPG. Just gonna look at the color schemes here on the Mario wiki. Oh, okay. Okay, someone in the chat said it. They both give dark blue stars. I'm just gonna fact check it real quick on the Mario wiki. Yeah, it should be on
Yeah.
colors. It, okay, well, it's not showing up on the Mario Wiki. Well, I know it's on there, but it's like you have to do a little bit of digging to find it. But let me get it on real quick. Oh, actually, I'll just look at the Star Pieces article. Um, oh yeah, yeah, it is the blue Star Piece. Um,
See, it's pretty ironic.
yeah, but let's move on to the Smorg battle theme.
Yeah. That was another very bizarre chapter.
Yeah, honestly, I enjoyed it, and it's still opening and apologies for right at running a moment.
I like the build up on this one. Though I would say like
Yeah.
it's another one where it's like there's a lot of build up, but it kind of like goes like it doesn't build up to much. It kind of it jumps back down like after it builds up. Yeah, kind of like but it's really good though. I do like this one. I would say probably B tier for this one. But it is a good listen, I would say. But it's like yeah, I would say I like this one, but it's like I would say it's not quite as good as some of the others.
Yeah, I see that. Definitely has a very funky vibe to it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is Sir Grotus's battle.
Oh, can you turn it up a little
Wait,
bit? Oh,
yeah, wait.
we didn't
What?
listen to it yet.
Okay. I was gonna question because wasn't there a boss theme in Chapter 7? Or was it the
Oh,
same as Chapter 2?
it's only different in the remake. In the original game, it's just Magnus von Grapple.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I would say A tier for this one. I think I'll put it slightly above Cortez. I would say definitely like has like a menacing, like intimidating vibe to it. It definitely like it's another like highlight of this game's like use of synth instruments. It's pretty good, I would say.
Yeah. I like the weird digital effects in the music.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Really emphasizes like Grotus's robotic aspect. Like, were the X-Bucks
Several.
robots?
No, I think they're like aliens. I would say they're like I think they are living, but like they like because they do utilize like because the thing is with like Lord Crump, he has like a mech, so I think they would be like just aliens if they could, and they just utilize like robots and things.
I mean, because you live on the goddamn moon.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's kind
next
of
one is
mysterious what they are, but with
Big
Grotus,
Bowser.
Grotus kind of is like technically like he does have robotic parts to him. He is kind of like a cyborg-esque thing almost. I do think he is like partially living, but like I think he's just like he does have like some yeah. He's like yeah, aliens, but Sir Grotus is enhanced with cybertronics. Yeah, I think it's almost like a Cyberpunk 2077-esque thing going on there with Grotus. It's like I think he like is living, but it's like he's like so like he's so like consumed by like robotic and electronic parts that it's it's kind of like partially consumed him, I would say. um I think like he's almost like half robot, like half living thing, I would say, because I do think the Xnauts like as a species, like Lord Crump, I would say like he does seem like he's just wearing a suit and is like a living thing in there, but Grotus, it's like there's something going on there. Um, well, 90%. Well, I would say maybe like 90% robotic superficially, though I would say there are like some like in terms of like him being able to like his sentience, I would say like is like natural, but it's like combined with like I don't know exactly. His powers are like robotic because he has like the electrical powers, but it's like the lightning stuff. That was definitely aided by his like robotic parts, but I don't know. That's like a whole discussion for another day. But let's move on to Bowser battle.
Okay, Reese, hold on. Hold it. I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm unfortunately gonna have to go. But before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my tier list, my current tier list, real quick. Hold on a second. This is gonna take forever because of lag. Oh boy.
Do you want to go ahead and play
Lag?
the Bowser battle theme because I don't want this to go on for too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this one's an absolute banger.
Yeah. It feels like a weird alternation of like what 64 tried to do, where this battle theme is basically a remix of his cutscene theme.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say this is definitely S tier. This is an absolute banger. I would put this right below King of the Koopas. Because I would say King of the Koopas is like very iconic and like I would say my favorite out of the two, but this one still goes incredibly hard.
Yeah. Okay, after that we have oh
Okay, got my tier list. If I can get back into Discord, will the stupid thing work properly, please?
I think that's asking too much for Discord.
Discord is slowly dying out. Slowly but surely, it's bleeding, and begging for
Also,
mercy.
with the Bowser battle theme
Please help us.
in the like in Thousand Year Door, I'm was that Yoshito Sakigawa, the who also composed the remake and in Origami King. It does sound like his early style. It definitely. I know he was credited as or I know he was originally credited as Hirano in the original version of Thousand Year Door, but like I think the Bowser battle sounds a lot like his style. I would say it's kind of because it definitely sounds like a precursor to a lot of like the modern Paper Mario style music. Well, specifically like Origami King and the Thousand Year Door remake. Yes, he composed both. Yeah, it definitely sounded a lot like his style. So I was like wondering if that was him. So, but yeah, let's move on
I
to.
got my tier list. Here
Okay,
it is.
Okay.
Help. Help.
okay,
Okay,
Congratulations.
here it is. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay perky, watch my videos, whatever. Goodbye. It's actually
good
really fun, by the way. Hope to see you next stream, dude.
good night.
See you, Reese.
Stay
See you,
perky.
Connor. Stay
See ya.
perky.
Nice talking to you.
Okay.
Okay, after that, let's go to Shadow Peach.
First phase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this one it's definitely meant to be very like dark and menacing, I would say. It's
Yeah. Definitely feels like the start of something even darker.
Yeah. I would say, like, for this one, it's, like, it's definitely better, like, in-game as, like, listening to it, like, on its own. And for that, it's very good, but I would put it in B tier, probably, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say
it's
B
like,
tier.
it's better for, like, an in-game event than something that you'd listen to on its own, I would say. So...
Okay, next one we have Shadow Queen's True Power. Or
Yeah, again, this is like, it works really well in game, but it's like, I couldn't really hear, like, I would definitely say it's iconic too, but it's like, it's one where I don't really see myself listening to that often, but it's still really good in game. It's like a good effect.
Feels more like a cutscene battle than like an actual boss fight.
Yeah, kind of similar to like the Angry Bowser one.
Yeah,
I'd put that like, I'd also put that in B, honestly.
yeah. I think I like the first phase a bit more, but okay, the final boss.
But this one is peak. This one goes so
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, I definitely... I think I'll put this, like... I think I'll put it basically tied with King of the Koopas, honestly. Because like, this one is so good.
Yeah, I'll put this in
like,
S tier as well.
Because it just, like, it brings me back to the time when I first played Thousand Year Door, and I was just sweating. Like, and nowadays, Shadow Queen isn't, like, that hard, now that I know how to, like break Thousand Year Door with peril strats. But, like, back when I first played it, I was like, oh, I was sweating. I like, took me, like, a few tries to beat the Shadow Queen, and I was like, in this battle theme was just playing in the background, like, when my heart was, like, pounding, and I was like, ooh, I can do this, like, and it's just like, it works so well as a final boss theme, I would say. It is so exciting overall.
Yeah,
And it's just
I'm not
really
kidding.
intense. And it just definitely fits the vibe perfectly, I would say. For like a fairly challenging Mario RPG final boss, I would say. I mean, like, if you beat it multiple times like I have, it's like not super difficult, and especially for RPG standards, but if you, like, haven't played that many RPGs before, or if Thousand Year Door is your first RPG, Shadow Queen can be pretty difficult, I would say, for like, people who aren't, like, super, like, acquainted with RPGs, I would say.
I'm not kidding. Last time I fought the Shadow Queen, I literally did beat her, but I only had, like, 1 health left.
Oh, wow. Wait, like, literally, like, in peril?
Yeah, like, I barely was able to win.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nowadays, I just, like, get Yoshi into peril and just, like, power him up, or Goombella, usually. Like, I, like, usually get Goombella down to, like, 1 HP, and I, like, do, like, stuff, or, like, one of the characters, I tried to, like, get them in the peril and, like, do some shenanigans with that. It's like, I like, there were a couple runs I've done of the Shadow Queen where I, like, beat her in, like, just a few turns. It's like, once you know how to break the game, it's like, it's gonna be pretty fun to find out how little turns you can beat certain bosses in.
Yeah. Okay, after that we have going to Super.
And the interesting thing about this one is that obviously it doesn't have a normal battle theme, so all of these will be either boss themes or mini-boss themes.
Yeah.
So we have O-Chunks, also known as Ready Go. And I really like this one. Like, it's like...
Yeah.
It almost, like... This one is almost like... It, like, I don't want to say too good for O-Chunks, because I really like O-Chunks as a character as well. But I would say it definitely feels very grand, I would say, as a battle theme. I would say, like, it almost feels like the vibe is, like, just a little too grand for O-Chunks, I would say. But as a battle theme, like, as a song in general, I love it. Like, it's like, it kind of encapsulates that, like, energy of Super Paper Mario, where it's like, you can kind of hear, like, the looming desperation in the game. Like, even though it's just fighting O-Chunks, but it's like, you can even hear, like, even in, like, the O-Chunks battle theme, you could hear that, like, this game is much higher stakes than Thousand Year Door in the original Paper Mario. It's like, the whole, like, existence is at the stake in this game. And you can even hear it in a battle theme like this. So it's like...
Yes, the entire universe, everything is on the line because someone didn't know Tinder exists.
And it's funny, you can even hear it reflected in a character. I mean, I know O-Chunks is also, like, kind of tragic as a character as well. Literally every character in Super Paper Mario is, but, like, he's kind of definitely one of the more silly characters out of the bunch. But even his battle theme, you can kind of hear that feeling. So I would say this one is, like, honestly, like, A tier. I would say this one's really good.
Okay, next one is Fractale Battle. You know, back in the day, I always get Fractale and Hooktail confused.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting that they, like, that Fractales, they kind of went off of, like, the naming scheme of, like, Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail, and they kind of continued that into Super Paper Mario. It kind of goes to show that even though Super Paper Mario has a very different gameplay style from Thousand Year Door, like, it still kind of is a sequel in a lot of ways as well. So, like, I mean, even though we don't have, like, the true successor to the Thousand Year Door yet, even though the remake is absolutely incredible and did kind of satisfy my Thousand Year Door fix, Super Paper Mario, I would say in terms of, like, story and writing, it kind of is a sequel to Thousand Year Door in a lot of ways, I would say. But
yeah.
I would say this one's pretty solid. I would say, like, B tier. Like, ironically, it's kind of like around where I'd put Hooktail.
Yeah, I think I would put this, like, around A tier.
Yeah. But let's move on to the Mimi battle.
Maybe. That character freaked me out when I was little.
Same. Yeah. It's like, this is like one of those moments in a Mario game where you're like, what the hell is this? Like why is this in a Mario game? But I love it at the same time. It's like...
Never thought they would put a Mr. X in a Mario game.
Yeah.
Funniest thing is...
I would say for this one, I'd probably put this in B tier as well. Top of B tier, because it's pretty good. I do like Mimi's second battle theme better, but this one is still solid, I would say.
Okay. Mimi...
And the interesting thing about Super Paper Mario, it's, yeah, like, similar to what Aaron said, it's actually my first Paper Mario game. Because I played it at my aunt's house when I was like 5 or 6. And the funny thing is, at first I didn't really get it. Like, I was a bit confused and I didn't really like it too much. Then, like, I came back and I tried it again, and I like played it for a bit longer and got into it more, and I was like, wow, I actually really like this now. Like I thought it was really interesting, and like, I thought the concept and, like, the characters were really cool. And that kind of got me into the Mario RPGs. So that's kind of my introduction to the Mario RPGs, and that's why I'm so obsessed with Paper Mario now. But
okay,
let's move on to on the tier list. It says, like, a powerful enemy emerges next. So
yeah.
This one wasn't utilized too much, but I really like this one. It's really catchy. Kind of similar to, like, the event battle in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah. I can't remember where they have this.
It's the big looper,
Oh, yeah.
and I think also I think Shadow as well. And there's also another variation of this that plays for like for Underchomp. So I think I'll I think I'll put this
I think
in
I'll
A
put
tier.
this. Yeah. Okay, they'll do. Next time is Bowser's Battle.
Yeah, I would say this one. I would say this one is solid, honestly. Like it's like it's not my favorite, but it works for what it is. Like as like a mini boss theme for when you encounter like Bowser, and then he joins your party. So I would say B tier for this one.
Yeah. I mean, you can never go wrong with a Bowser theme.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is Showtime.
Okay. This one I would say S tier.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I would say like anything related to like Dementio is like it's gonna go pretty hard. So I would say like
Yeah.
it's such a good tune here. I would say like it's close to Dupless, I would say. Yeah. Put it slightly above Dupless. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I like not to go into like, I mean, it's 20 years old, so I like how it's basically foreshadowing the final boss theme.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I like how Super Paper Mario, and I mean like other Paper Mario games kind of do it too. Like just it like I like how they use like a lot of like leitmotifs in these songs, like for certain characters or scenarios, like kind of tying in everything together. And this is definitely a good example of it.
Okay, Francis Battle.
Despite how crazy Francis is as like a character, I mean, he definitely represents a lot of people that I've encountered online before on Reddit. He literally is a Reddit He's basically is a Reddit moderator, or also a Discord moderator, all tied into one. But I would put this one's definitely A tier. This one, I would close to like actually I'd say right next to the O-Chunks one. This is really good.
Yeah. I put this in low B. Pretty good. I just think it's a bit soft in my opinion. Still pretty good. It's just like the instrument's not really clicking.
Yeah, for me, I just really like the melody on this one.
Yeah. But this one?
Oh yeah. This one's definitely S.
Yeah. Why that?
I'd say I'd put it above Rock. Yeah, I'd put it above Rock Hawk. It's pretty good. Yeah, and this one's iconic too.
Yeah, it has a very jazzy, almost warrior-like feel to it.
Yeah.
Like, this does sound like a boss you would hear from Wario.
Yeah.
Okay, after that we have King Crocus?
Oh, actually, yes. Yeah, that's right. This, like, I would say this one's an acquired taste. Like, it's like, this one's really, this one's pretty good, but it, like, takes a while to kind of sink your teeth into. because it does kind of sound weird at first. But Nilyoshi did a really good remix of this one. I would say, like, I think I'd put this in, I'd put it in A. Yeah, I'd put it in A, honestly. It's pretty good, I would say. It's, like, one that I didn't get at first, but it's pretty good, like, once you get it. Yeah.
Okay.
When you listen to it more, it's like, yeah, it's pretty good. But, like...
Definitely, yeah, I like this. I'll put this like a mid B tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, battle time.
It's been a while since I've heard this one.
You know what? I actually think I'll put this in S. I actually like it. Really like it.
Yeah. It kind of sounds Fire Emblem-esque, I would say. I would say... Let's see 8 for this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put it around here.
Okay, next one is... It's Not Nice.
Okay, this one's really good. Like, what I was saying earlier, this is, like, the better, maybe, battle theme. Yeah, I really meant that. Like, this one, this is another one that goes hard. And this one really kind of, like, has that whole, like, wacky vibe of Super Paper Mario, like, in here. Kind of, like, it kind of encapsulates that, but also, like, the kind of unhingedness of Mimi as well, so...
Yeah.
I think this also will go in A tier.
Okay, next one is Brobot L-Type Battle.
I will say, it is a very funky one, but I don't like it as much as the regular robot, or the first robot battle.
Yeah, I agree. I would put this maybe like in A tier.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this one. I think it's like...
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a
Next one.
very funky one. I definitely, like, get why a lot of people would like this one. But yeah, I think it's personally a B for me.
Okay, Undershot Battle. Oh, I was clicking on the tier list.
Yeah.
The only time where we
Oh,
actually do have a
retro.
turn-based battle.
Someone's actually using the basis of the Underchomp battle to make, like, a whole, like, make Super Paper Mario into, like, a whole turn-based RPG. They're kind of combining this battle with Thousand Year Door / 64 elements, and it's really cool. So I think the first 2 chapters, like, have been... Actually, I'm not sure how much has been made so far of that mod, but it's, like... I know Bringle has played the first 2 chapters of it, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's so retro. I think I'll put this, like, tied with the regular version of this, because they're both pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Bone Chill Battle.
Well, I think this is another A tier for me. I know this boss could, like, be beaten in a couple seconds with Luigi with the super jump, but it's still... It seems still pretty good. Also, did you know this is basically the Mario Universe's version of Satan?
Huh.
I think I'll put this...
You think he would be down below?
I think he usually is, but just circumstances. Let's see. I think I got I think I'll put this like about here.
Yeah. Tune in next time as we make a tier list on who's going to heaven and hell in the Mario series. Okay, next one is Closing Battle from Count Bleck.
Yeah, this one's another S tier. This one's iconic. I actually will say, I'll put this slightly above Dupless, but a little below. I'll put it Showtime, like a little above Freeze. Yeah, I think that's where I'll put these.
Okay, after that we have, oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, S tier.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
think...
You know what?
Hot take, I actually like King of the Koopas slightly more, but I'll put this is definitely second place.
Yeah. First for me, I just love the, tone of it. Like, it's goofy, but also very, foreboding.
Yeah. Give a little more space for the tier list here. Yeah, this one, it's incredible.
Yeah. Definitely a perfect way to cap off, Super Paper Mario.
Yeah. But moving on to the, to the next game. Oh boy. Well, the thing is, despite our opinions on this game, it does have a pretty banger soundtrack. I will say it.
Yeah.
With Paper Mario
Superstar. Quick question. You like jazz?
Oh, you got here at the perfect time, Demeech. We're talking about Sticker Star now. The best Paper Mario game.
Yeah.
I will say, like, even though I like Sticker Star's soundtrack, the battle theme is like, it's not my favorite. It's good, but it's like, I would say B tier for this one. It's like,
yeah.
I think I like the other most of the battle themes like a tad better, but I would say this is kind of a
I kind of agree.
It's kind of a B tier battle theme, I would say.
I'll give it like a high B in my opinion.
Yeah.
Although I am a sucker for jazz, so
yeah.
Okay, moving on. We have Boo Night Feet or.
Oh wait. Oh, the next one. Wait. Oh, I think Bowser. Yeah, Bowser Jr. should be the next one in the tier list. Yeah, this one, like, it kind of had, like, even though it kind of has, like, of course, like, the jazz vibes of Sticker Star, it does have, like, this synth element from, like, Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario as well. It's pretty good, I would say. It's, like, I would definitely say this is, like, high B tier for me.
Yeah. It's also kind of weird seeing, like, Bowser Jr. show up in Paper Mario. It's just, like, the weirdest thing, too, is, like, I didn't even see him, like, in gameplay footage or anything. He was just, like, on the front of the box.
Hmm.
And that was it.
Also, coincidentally, like, this one, Bowser Jr. is pretty relevant right now. Being one of the,
oh, really?
main villains of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
But let's move on to Mega Sparkle Goomba. It kind of has like some I like I feel like it actually has some similar vibes to Magnus von Grapple, I would say, just like especially with the bass part of this. I know like it kind of does have like a different thing going on, but like it kind of does have like a little bit of like Thousand Year Door vibes in terms of composition. But it like I would say this one's pretty solid. I would say like honest
Yeah.
I would say low A tier for this one.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, I like the bells and that in the background as well.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. We have Kamek, who's probably the biggest pain in the butt in this entire game.
Oh yeah. And honestly, this one goes pretty hard. I really like this beginning part here. Despite the actual battle being a pain, like
Yeah.
Kamek's theme is pretty good. So good that they brought
Yeah.
it back in two succeeding games. So
I
let's
honestly see it coming back in like whatever new Paper Mario game is
yeah.
after Return King.
I would say A tier for this one as well.
Although I gotta say, what was Kamek's obsession with like sandals? Like, I don't even. Does he even wear shoes?
I don't even want to think about that now. Like I'm thinking, I don't want to think about a barefoot Kamek. Kamek's already annoying enough in Sticker Star.
Okay.
We already talked about feet enough with Hooktail.
Okay. Shit, this is disorganized. Tower Power.
Pokey.
Pokey.
Oh, is it not in the
No, it's not.
That's
Strange.
weird.
Must have been an oversight.
Yeah, and I think like there are like sometimes like when a playlist is made, sometimes like some songs are taken down from YouTube. It's a bit weird. But
Okay, here.
Koopley's a freak. Don't tell that to Technetti. But this one goes hard as well. Like I said, the Sticker Star soundtrack is it goes pretty hard for the most part.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
this song was used in like I don't ask me why I know this, but it was used in like a very weird video. It's the comment section. I know it from the comment section. Don't question otherwise. But it definitely has some it doesn't exactly have the most safe for work connection to it. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Christ.
No, Technetti will say no need to sell it even farther.
What the heck are you implying?
The thing that Aaron said or the thing that I said about the Tower Power Pokey battle theme?
No, the thing Aaron said.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I think I'll put this in like high B.
I think put it in like put it around here.
Okay, next one, and this is probably the worst section of the game, which is kind of saying something.
Even though it's a really annoying part of the game, this is still a solid battle theme, I would say. Like
Yeah.
a B tier for this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I do kind of find it funny if you really think about it, because throughout the entire game, Kamek was just freaking annoying. And then you just have chapter 3 where Kamek decided to just commit dismemberment.
Yeah.
Like, if this was any other freaking character or Mario spinoff, I feel like this would have been like an immediate T rating or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does have two. It has two of Gooper Blooper's phases in this one.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna like balance this. I'm gonna split B tier a little bit and add like put some of these down. Yeah, I think actually I'll put the Wiggler one at the top of C. I mean, it's still pretty good. So I just want to spread some of these out a little bit. I think this one can go in B.
sure. I'll probably do this.
This one can go in B as well. Actually, yeah, I think I'll move this one down the C now that I'm like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think that's kind of how I'll yeah, I think this is like kind of how I'll balance it out for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on to the Gooper Blooper battle themes.
Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot. They don't have it for some reason.
Weird.
Taxes was chasing.
Cooper.
Oh wait, it's in there. It's see Gooper Blooper's battle boogie. Yeah, it's below Mega Sparkle Goomba.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm assuming this version has both of them mixed together. Oh, turn it up a little bit. But yeah, honestly, I would have to say this one, like, this one's S tier, honestly. It's really good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'd put it above the others in S tier, but it still does go hard.
Yeah, I think I'll give this like a high A tier.
But yeah, I really like how this all plays together with this battle theme. That boss fight itself, trash. It's trash, like Mario says in the movie. But the actual battle theme goes hard.
Yeah,
The build up here is so good as well.
Yeah. While we're at it, let's do Super Mario Booper Flash. Is that
Actually, you know what? I'll put this it's like above some of the others in S. It is really good.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it goes hard. Yeah, I think I'll put this like in bottom of S. In the first part.
Yeah.
Like,
A very jazzy rendition of 1-1. I like it.
yeah. It kind of reminds this it kind of reminds me of the new Super Mario Bros. Credit theme specifically. It kind of because it uses like a similar instrument for the Super Mario Bros. Theme. It does kind of gives me a similar vibe to that song, I would say.
Yeah. Okay, next one, event battles. Okay.
Oh, I really like this one. I think, like, honestly, I would say this one, I think, like, I would say this one's, like, just as good as a 1,000-Year Door event, or OG 1,000-Year Door event battle theme. Like, in this one's, like Super Paper Mario's event battle theme, it's very underutilized.
Yeah.
I think this was only used for, like, just a couple bosses.
Yeah. Was this used for like that giant spider one, Scuttlebug?
I think it. Yeah, I think it was because that was a mini boss. I know it was used for the big cheap. Um, yeah, it was the big cheap. It was used for the big cheap. I forgot what other ones it was for. Oh, it was used for the big Buzzy Beetle in World 1. And the Big Boo as well.
Nice. Speaking of boos, Boo Knight.
Oh, this one's also really good as well. Like several years ago, I actually made concept art of like a disco Boo, for like this event in the game specifically. Like if it was like more unique, like 1,000-Year Door. But yeah, this one's A tier.
Yeah. Chapter 4 or World 4 in Sticker Star was always weird because it's just like the quality just suddenly jumped it all the way up to like an A to S tier chapter for some reason.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird anomaly of this game. Like who made these worlds?
It's like they like just like made pure Paper Mario slop for like most of the game, and then they're like, Chapter 4, let's lock in once. like they literally locked in for one little part of the game, and then once they got to Chapter 5, they're like, I don't know. I don't want to do it anymore, and they just slacked off again for the rest of the game. It's like Chapter 4 was like the one part where they locked in.
It's just like, oh.
Oh, and this one's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd actually put this in S tier as well.
Yeah.
Like
I like how I like how despite the fact that the game being very vague on which thing items you have, this is probably the most straightforward one out of all.
Yeah.
Because it's just like ice. What melts ice?
Like just the fire thing, like all your fire stickers. It's like, and it's like not even one where you needed a specific thing. It's like you could use any fire, like if you have like a radiator or like fire flower, shiny fire flower, you could basically like it's like the only one where it's like you use the one that makes sense here. So it's like this one wasn't even like a bad boss fight. It was like this one was actually like decent, and that's actually saying a lot for in Sticker Star standards. Decent is amazing. Like so it's like and even like Mr. Blizzard is like, or Mr. Blizzard is like a more interesting character than like 90% of the other characters in Sticker Star, since he actually has like a little backstory, and his design is slightly more interesting, since Mr. Blizzards are like inherently slightly more interesting than the new Super Mario Bros. Enemies, since they originated from Super Mario 64. So it's like it was slightly more interesting than the other things that Sticker Star had to offer. So I would say like that's why I like Mr. Blizzard a little more than the others.
Yeah, honestly, Mr. Blizzard's story kind of feels like something out of like the earlier Mario games, like the weirder ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one we have Petey Piranha.
Yeah, this one's also pretty good, I would say.
Yeah.
Though, I would say it's like the melody isn't it doesn't stand out quite as much as the others. So I would say that kind of brings this one down the B tier. It's like not as iconic as like Mr. Blizzard or Gooper Blooper. So it's still good, but it's like I think this one's like B tier for me, honestly. just like it's not like it doesn't stand out as much. That's just like the only thing for me.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, next one we have. Oh, okay, we're at the
Oh,
finale already.
before we move on, I wanted to say one more thing. Oh, so you found the stream while listening to the Color Splash OST. Interesting. The only thing is, I'm ending with Sticker Star tonight. I'm gonna do a part 2 stream where I cover Color Splash, Origami King, and the Thousand Year Door remake. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do Color Splash tonight. But
Yeah, it's
you could tune in next time for when I'll do Color Splash. I think hopefully it will be fairly soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although I will say, it'll probably be even longer than what we have now because there's slightly more music in
Yeah.
the later ones.
Oh yeah. Also, hate Sticker Star all you want, but my jazz bias will put the OST in God tier. Yeah, I love like that style that Sticker Star has. I mean, yeah, you could argue that it's overused, but it's like still really good. And I like.
I honestly.
Oh, I'll let you go
Oh, sorry.
ahead.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think like a genre per se can be like overused like that. A lead motif, yes, for sure, but not like a genre since there's like multiple types of jazz.
Yeah, because like for me, personally, like I love like jazz fusion, like kind of like a mixture of like jazz and rock. Like, I know this isn't exactly jazz fusion, but it's kind of like adjacent to it. But like I love Steely Dan. It's like it's I'm kind of like it's like my favorite band. I like listen to it all the time. And like another like jazz fusion adjacent thing that I like is like city pop and like that style of music from Japan that has like a lot of jazz influence. Actually, funnily enough, like city pop and like that like in jazz fusion in Japan heavily inspired the Mario franchise, I would say. Like not just Paper Mario, but like mainline Mario and Mario Kart. Um like I really like T Square. I would say that's also another band that I really like. Definitely up there as one of my favorites. And like I really like the album Adventures, the one that had the song that inspired the Super Mario Bros theme. Like that album is incredible. One of my favorites of all time. And I like their other music too. I've listened to some of their other albums and it's just like just top tier stuff there. So I just like, I do see a lot of that influence in like quite a lot of Mario games, Sticker Star included. Though Sticker Star does kind of lean a little more on just like just jazz in general. So it's but um, so I really think like just jazz and like a lot like multiple different styles of jazz are kind of intertwined with Mario's musical history, I would say. So I think like when people say that like Sticker Star kind of going in like the more jazzy route was out of place, I entirely disagree. Like I think that style is very fitting for the Mario franchise on or not just Sticker Star, but like like when they kind of like brought even more jazz influence into the franchise around the early 2010s, I feel like that was very fitting because I feel like that was like where the roots of like Mario's music came from anyway. So but my little my little rambling musical rambling aside, but yeah, let's T Square in the 1990s really went for a more pure fusion sound. I may have spent too much time hearing a bunch of their albums. Yeah, I'll have to listen to more. I've listened to a few of them. I'll have to listen to more. I think I'll like do what I did with some other bands that I like and like listen to like their albums sequentially to see how their style evolves. You know when I like when you get into like a musical style that I like, I kind of rant and ramble on. I mean like rant in a positive way, but like kind of ramble on about it for a little bit. But yeah, oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah. I know that yeah, the current T Square drummer was involved with Mario Kart 8. I think there were they involved with Mario Kart World as well? Because I did see some credit that was like similar to or it was like someone from T Square or something. But let's move on to the next song here.
Okay, Sparkling King Bowser.
Oh yeah, isn't this the one that has like the insane comment section?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say a lot of people do like this one. I would say, like, personally, I like the... Oh, no, wait, it was Spectacular Finale. No, that was Spectacular Finale. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, Spectacular Finale was the one that had the comment section. But yeah, this one... yeah, I would say, like, honestly, for a penultimate boss theme, it's kind of meh, honestly. It's not the worst, but it's like...
Yeah.
It's a C tier, honestly.
Yeah.
But the next one... This one is S tier. Unfortunately, it doesn't play for that long, but... This one is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll put it like as like one of the top ones. It is really good. Like, cause like for some reason, like it feels like a jazzy. I'm not sure if you'll entirely hear this, but like it feels like a jazzy version of the style that the Shadow Queen theme was going for. It seems like they translated that into like a jazz, not the same melody or anything, but like they took the vibe of the Shadow Queen, but they turned it into like a more like jazzy theme. That's the best way I could describe it. It's really good. I wish this one played for longer. I wish this was like the main boss theme that they used for it. It plays as you get to kill Kirsty and not regret anything. Yeah. But yeah, Spectacular Finale was the one that had...
I wonder if there is a comment that comments about that.
Yeah. But it's also going to be the spectacular... It's also going to be the spectacular finale of this stream. And it's really good. I wouldn't say it's as good as Supreme Sparkling King Bowser, but it's still... I'd still say it's like A tier, I would say.
Yeah, I really love it.
Yeah, I would say... honestly, I would say it's top of A tier, honestly. It's like... I'm not sure if I'd exactly put it in S tier, but still pretty good. Yeah, it's insane that Bowser doesn't speak in Sticker Star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you do...
Yeah, I'm aware that it's an arrangement of like the invincibility theme, but it's really good. I also really like the remix that Nil Yoshi did of it. I know I keep mentioning Nil Yoshi, but their remixes are incredible.
Yeah,
because they specifically did one for Sethika's April Fool's video last year. And by the way, Sethika's the artist who made my channel avatar character, or like the current design for it. But it was for that April Fool's video.
Oh, okay.
Starman / Wingcap,
yeah.
Because technically, the Yoshi's Island Powerful Mario. I would say Powerful Mario technically, because Powerful Infant / Powerful Mario in 64. But yeah, so that's the first part of this tier list. Obviously, it's not final yet. I might shift things around a little bit in the next part. But yeah, the next part we'll do Color Splash, Origami King, and the Thousand Year Door remake. Thousand Year Door remake will take up a big chunk of it since it has a lot of battle themes. We're actually, and that doesn't even include the thinking variants. And I don't think we are including the thinking variants, but I will let you guys know when I'll do that. I might do a community post saying when I'll do it. I'm not sure when I'll do it yet because I'm kind of busy I'm not sure if I'll have time to do it tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday, possibly. I'll have to see. Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday. I think Wednesday I might have time for it. Um, but yeah.
Okay, I I got my tier list so far. Here it is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll share it on the stream here. I'll also share Matthew's as well. I would say for Color Splash, it's kind of like, I would say, like, from what I've played of it so far, it's actually the only Paper Mario game I haven't beaten. I used to not like it, but it's like turning into like more of a 7 out of 10 for me, honestly. It's like a game where it's like,
Yeah.
it has some good ideas. I'm not like jiving with the battle system too much, but it's like, it has a lot of charming moments, I would say. And the music
My
is really good too.
my favorite's just like the restaurant section where you're just like cooking this pizza. That remind me a lot of like the Paper Mario sections where you're baking a cake with Peach.
Yeah, but yeah, here's my tier list, and then here's Gold Connor's. Um, so yeah, yeah, this one's pretty solid, I would say. I yeah, I could see like some of the things you ranked a bit higher and a bit lower, but yeah, that's like some of the things we did like quite agree on. Like yeah, like
Yeah.
like of course like the Ultimate Show being like really high in King of Koopas as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a pretty good tier list. And like, I'll show
Yeah.
Matthews as well. Huh, he actually didn't like the 64 mini boss theme too much. Um but yeah, okay, yeah, I think we all kind of agreed that one was good. Breeze as well. Yeah. Yeah, Matthews has good taste as well. But
Honestly, a solid tier list.
yeah. But on the next part of this, we're gonna be covered, yeah, like I said, Color Splash, Origami King, Thousand Year Door remake. But anyways, it's getting late, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this
Yeah.
stream. Um, thank you all for watching. That was pretty fun, and I really like listening to Paper Mario music, my favorite series. I mean, I don't even have to mention that Paper Mario is my favorite video game series, because it's like I literally talk about it every single day. Like either a post on Blue Sky, a message on Discord, something. I'm literally doing a series like posting Paper Mario memes, or not Mario RPG memes every day until either Thousand Year Door or Brothership get a Switch 2 edition. So right now I'm making like Thousand Year Door themed edits of the Mario Galaxy movie with different characters, because I thought it would be funny to remake like the I've made a couple of them so far. I'll show it like one of them like right before I end the stream here if I can find it.
Yeah. Although, quick question: would a like a Switch 2 update, like a simple patch, count?
Yes, it would. If it's like an update that like makes the game run at a higher resolution or 60 FPS on the Switch 2, it would count. But here's one with Cooply.
Yeah. Didn't
Basically, this is a parody of like the one scene where Bowser is like tiny with the mini mushroom and is like in the little castle. But it's like Cooply in Hooktail's stomach.
Oh God.
But
I guess it would be worse. Like, what happened to Cooply or what happened to K. Rool?
oh, here's the one I made.
Oh
Adam
God.
Flurry, you're coming with me. I'm like reading awful scenes because I have like a whole thing with like a bunch of Thousand Year Door sprites, and I like to utilize it by making memes and stuff about it. Um,
Yeah.
so Yeah, I'm really hoping
I
Brothership gets.
like
I'm really hoping Brothership gets a Switch 2 edition as well, because I actually love that game. It's like, honestly, I
Yeah.
would say it's my favorite Mario and Luigi game. Despite some of its issues, it's like still an excellent game in my opinion. But
I
it's
I was gonna say I enjoyed making like Mario
what were you saying?
comics before, just like stuff that would make me laugh. Because I've been dabbling in Blender a lot. So because of that, I get to make stuff like this.
Let me see. Oh, Discord lagging. Okay, I need to share that on the stream real quick before I. I like how the Koopa is like, that's rough, bro. Yeah, this is incredible.
It's just like Wario's invincible, right? So it's just like he can withstand freaking everything.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, I like headcanon, even though, well, I say the headcanon, like, I guess in game, but even though Wario is invincible, he can feel pain. He can feel pain, even though he's invincible.
It's just like
Because you can see him even like in the Wario Land games, like he's still screaming in pain, even though he's perfectly fine. So it's like,
yeah, just
get these
like
things out of my eye sockets. That's incredible. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe to Gold Connor as well, and stay perky.
see ya. Ugh.